Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to Global Public School online classes. In our previous class we had started this lesson climate, vegetation and soil, and we also talked about some of the important concepts which related to the climate conditions of our Karnataka, and we also talked about how exactly and what are the factors which influences the climate of Karnataka, and we also talked about some of the important seasons of Karnataka in terms of the hottest place, in terms of the rainy place, in terms of the coldest place. All that we studied in our last class. So in our today's class of today, we are going to talk about the distribution of the rainfall. So this is your geography, chapter number 3, climate, soil, natural vegetation. So in this, we are going to study a new topic today, that's the distribution of rainfall. How exactly the distribution is being divided in Karnataka is what we are going to study here. So students, if I want to tell you, the Malnad and the coastal plains receives a heavy rainfall, whereas the eastern Medans are the areas with a low rainfall. And see, normally during this time, the lot of floods, droughts which can occur because of the uneven and uncertain rainfall, because we can't even predict the rainfall during this time. So that's why the distribution of rainfall is being divided into two types. One is a heaviest rainfall and the low rainfall, and the climate in this condition is like completely uncertain. It's completely uncertain. Okay. So the next concept which we will study in our today's class is soils of Karnataka. Soils is nothing but a mud, students. Okay. So the top thin layer of the earth surface we call that as a soil, and the fertile soil, which is very essential and very important for the agriculture. And there are different kinds of soils in Karnataka. There are different types of soils in Karnataka. If I want to tell you, based on the features, based on the relief, based on the sea level, everything, the soils of Karnataka has been divided into 4 types. One is a red soil, the second one is a black soil, third one is a laterite soil, the fourth one is a coastal alluvial soil. One is a red soil, black soil, laterite soil, fourth one is a coastal alluvial soil. These are the 4 types of soils which we can study in this Karnataka today, in our Karnataka. So let's see one on one in detail. So the first term here is of the red soil, and this type of soil is normally obtained from the weathering of granite and the gneiss. This is commonly obtained from the clearing process of granite and the gneiss. It contains the iron oxides, and that's why it is red in color. Students, there might be a question, why the red soil is red in color? Because it contains the iron oxide in it. Okay, and it is rich in iron and lime and salt, but it contains a small amount of humus. It contains a small amount of humus. Student, it is very light and thin layer, and it is not very fertile. Completely we cannot use this soil as a fertility purpose, and the capacity for this is moisture retention is very less. The capacity for the moisture retention for this soil is very, very less. And if I want to tell you what kind of crops can be grown in the red soil, ragi, jowar, bajra, millets, pulses, tobacco and groundnuts, which are rain-fed crops. These are all the crops which is a rain-fed crops. Rain-fed crops means which can grow in the rain. Whenever the rain comes, from that it will be grown. And there are some other soils as well which we can grow through the irrigation process. Irrigation means the artificial supply of water to the agricultural land. Areas with the irrigation facilities can grow. What and all the things they can grow is paddy they can grow, sugarcane they can grow, potato they can grow, vegetables, banana, coconut, and the arecanut is what they can grow in the red soil with the help of irrigation facilities. So if I want to tell you where exactly this red soil can be seen in Karnataka is, in Tumkuru we can see that Bengaluru, Ramnagara, Chikballapura, Kolar, Chamarajanagar, Mandya and Mysuru is the places where we can see this soil. The next comes up here is of black soil, which is actually black in color and which has a basalt rocks in it. What exactly it contains? It contains a basalt rocks, and it is very rich in aluminium, magnesium and oxides of iron in this, and that's why it's called as the black color, and that's why it's in the black color. And it is also called as the black cotton soil because we can grow a good amount of what we can grow. Yes, we can grow cotton from the black soil. That's why it is called as the black cotton soil. This soil has the ability to retain moisture for many days. Red soil cannot retain the moisture, but here the black soil can retain the moisture for many days. So here are the crops which you can grow from the black soil. Since it is very rich in soil nutrients, a variety of crops can be grown in this. What is that? Is cotton, as I said, jowar, maize, sunflower, chili, paddy, pulses, and the onion is what we can grow from the black soil. If I want to tell you where exactly this kind of soil is located in Karnataka, is in Dharwad, Gadag, Bellary, Koppal, Kalaburgi, Yadgiri, Bagalkot, Belgavi and Chitradurga. And the next soil which comes up here is of the laterite soil. This can be found in the heavy rainfall areas which has the high temperature, and water soluble lime and silicates dissolved in water settle down in the lower layers. All that happens in this. And iron and aluminium, which are non-soluble, remain in the top layer of the earth here. And if I want to tell you how exactly it looks like, all that, the soil becomes soft during the rainy season and dries up during the summer season, and leading to the formation of the laterite rocks. You can see the laterite rocks here, students, and this rock is used for the construction purpose as well. Which soil is used for the construction purpose? The laterite soil can be used for the construction purpose, students. And let me see what are the crops which you can grow actually in this. The cashew, coffee, tea, cardamom, pepper, rubber, coconut and other commercial crops are grown in this soil. And if I want to tell you where exactly this soil is located in Karnataka, is Uttar Kannada, Udupi, Dakshina Kannada, Kodagu, Chikmagaluru, Shivamogga and Belgavi is the places where this soil is located. The next soil coming up here is what? Coastal alluvial soil. From the image itself we can get to know that this type of soil is formed along with the coast due to the deposition of alluvium and the sediments which carried by the rivers from the sea waves. That's why it will be like a sticky. You can see that mud, coastal alluvial soil will be kind of a sticky soil. If I want to tell you where exactly you can find this is in Udupi, Dakshina Kannada and Uttar Kannada is the place where we can find this kind of soil. If I want to tell you what kind of crops we can grow from this, as I said, this soil consists of a sand and clay, and it is very rich in organic nutrients, and paddy, cashew, coconut, arecanut, banana and other crops can be grown from this soil. So that's all about the soils of Karnataka, students. I want you to read this concept, revise this. If you have any doubts, please reach out to me through the Google Classroom app. And the next topic, natural vegetation. We are going to continue that in our next class. Till that, students, stay safe, stay home and keep your learning button on. Thank you so much, students. Allah Hafiz.